Hello there, folks. Welcome back. We've got the second Phoenix deck today. Well, for me today. For you tomorrow, which is today now, and yesterday. Whatever. Anyways, yesterday was Gruul Phoenix for you. And today we've got the Izzet Phoenix, as you would more so expect. Only this is kind of like, is it, air quotes, is it? It's not a lot of blue here, obviously. So, what are our blue cards? The important ones, naturally. Baby Dragon, for one. Sprite Dragon, Dorat. I don't know what name you want to give it, but this one. And then opt. Basically take the good cards, like the absolute good cards, because there are no good cards in blue for this deck. There just aren't. They don't exist. There's just not enough of them anyway right now. Maybe that'll improve in the future, but for now, no, absolutely not. After that, we got some Crash through Warlord's Fury cantrips. We got Pillar of Flame and Shock, just so that Finale of Promise always has kind of a burn hit at all times, so we can just burn our opponent out at any given time. Just keep the pressure on, or clear blockers, whatever, because we're all flying all the time, except this guy. This guy's selling things all the time. That said, we also got this guy selling things all the time. After that, we've got the real possibility to also sell things, if we wish. And then, yeah, Finale of Promise, 99% of the time, is a 3-mana spell. So, I mean, yeah. And, yeah. I mean, to clear up how this is a realistic curve. Oh, yeah, there. Realistic curve. Okay, with that, we got some mana to make things happen. Almost every source red, except for this one island, just, you know, so that it's always there going, we have one freaking island in the deck, we drew it, come on! That kind of draw. So after that, let's go play some Historic Shakeup. On the play, we have Opt, Thrill, Phoenix against Yorian. Okay, well, alright, we're going to do some fast and cool stuff. Our opponent's going to attempt to bore us to death. Let's go. I guess start tap Sulfur Falls into Riverglide. Okay, well, it looks like they timed out on that, so we'll just continue and watch them suddenly show up to the game. Wow, really, opponent? Really? You dedicated to the cause of boring me that much? Okay, so we want to hit him probably a lot harder than, you know... Well, why are you here? Here to ruin my freaking onslaught. Freaking... Okay, these lands are a bit much, obviously, already. Let's get the mountain down since Sulfur Falls is live. Riverglide, I guess we can have as a discard. Toss this. See if they have anything for it, honestly. Opt. Sure. I'll just throw a shot to face. Send in, they're gonna block. We get rid of Grazer. You have one job to do, Grazer, and you're not doing it? What the heck? Seriously? My opponent is intending to bore me to death. Son of a bitch. Alright. Crash through. Let's just try and get some spells that actually freaking matter. Drop. Mountain. Send. Okay, I guess we'll opt. If they just have opening hand, Solemnity, 9 lives combo, I don't know what to say. Clear the mind for your Grazer? There's got to be a better play than that in your 137 cards? Am I a joke to you? Am I a joke to you? Send them in. Fun fact, Sprite Dragon is almost useless because of Solemnity. We'd never be able to pump it. So I suppose Crash Through is not that important. The Fur Ball. Okay. Nothing important happened. Crash Through. I suppose just attack their face directly. And then burn them out. And then burn them out. Okay. Sure. What's with the oversized decks? Like, seriously, people. Rein it in. Rein it in. Self-control here. Self-control. On the play, we have Crash Through Merchant and 2 Sprite Dragons. Okay. Our opponents are mulling to 4. Okay, this might not be a real game. We'll see. It could be a treasure hunt for all we know. So let's just kind of chill, and they could be mulling treasure hunt, and we actually do have to just race them. Like I said. Totally a thing. Yeah. Treasure hunt. I know my decks. Yeah, that's not gonna fly, opponent. That is not gonna fly. These are gonna fly. Out! Okay, we're on the draw. We have Sprite Dragon as our active card. Couple burn spells in case they have Llanowar Elves or the like. Early on. Like a turn 1 we can shock, turn 2 we can... whatever. We have the options. We can do things. Our opponent is going to play turn 1 Lava Runner, which means that we're actually a little bit on the riskier. We don't want a Wizard's Lightning firing off, so we'll kill that. We're a little bit at risk to play Sprite Dragon right now. It's not good. Not for us, anyway. Yeah, let's just give the red deck more burn spells. It seems great. Go away. Make this one red. Crash Through. We need to get this up. We need the ability to get it up higher. Or make them just drop all their burn on our face. I don't know. So it's just red deck wins. Yeah. That's one way of doing it if we could ever get there. You see, they're playing Lava Runner, which makes things tougher. But you know what's also pretty tough? Finale of Promise. Shock. Pillar of Flame. Let's just give them no creatures, I guess. Do you still have creatures after this? Or are you going to give in? I'll hardcast a Merchant of the Veil just for distraction. It'll deal with most of the things we've seen very easily, minus their burn. But I mean, if it's burned, it's like, okay. If they burn Merchant of the Veil, you're like, alright, well, I mean, you would kill the blocker. Very good blocker against red. Our opponent... Frozen in Time. Okay, our opponent decided to time out. Figured that was the cool thing, is play a red deck and then play as slow as humanly possible for the slowest amount of wins. Because that's how red deck players work, I guess. No, I'm a red deck player. And I want to get this over with as fast as humanly possible, alright? Like, I don't want to be sitting here forever. So, this is not a red player. This is a red player. You want a real red player? I'm a real red player. Let's go. But yeah, 2-3 means they're going to need specifically 3 damage. Oh, our opponent showed up again. They're doing things. Holy crap. They're gonna cast that slow freaking Wizard's Lightning? Good. That's right. That's the day you saw the false Red Deck Wins player concede to Merchant of the Veil. On the play! Handful of gas. Hard to say how it'll go. I've been going up against a series of removal piles, and you're not going to see those videos because those decks are just boring. Just straight boring. Look, I'm going to get rid of everything you have, but I have no way to win because I didn't think about that part. Come on, people. I'll start with a Fury and just kind of advance the hand. Try to get to finales. Finales with these cards in the graveyard are just a better state to be in. Real sweet. Our opponent, blue. Gateway Plaza. Well, I think we're doing one of these numbers. And then I'm considering getting this opt out of the way right now. I'll take one of those, that's totally fine. And our opponent is probably very dead next turn if they don't deal. Black mana. Nessian Wanderer. I'm assuming that our opponent is quite likely in the dead category of things. Let's see. Let's find out. Sulfur Falls. Let's see what we find with Sulfur Falls. That's a mountain. Let's try for better. Let's crash through. That's 10. And shock. They're very dead. Solid turn 4. Okay, so as you see, this version's a little bit faster, a little lower to the ground, but even an X3 creature, like Merchant of the Veil, for example, being a 2/3, I can't kill it. I just can't. But the idea is that most of this is going to face. We're flying. We're just going to try and, you know, go as linear as possible and go straight for face as much as we can. And, you know, shocks and Pillar of Flame and all that will deal with weak flyers or something like that. Anyways, like I said, ran into a lot of removal piles. You didn't see those because, quite frankly, I don't like them, so I'm not going to feature them. Hope you enjoyed, and take care. That's both the Phoenixes. I don't know how long this event's going on for, but it's still going on, so all my B-tier decks, all the crazy things that you wouldn't consider meta or, you know, performing well in meta, and just decks that are, you know, you throw into open meta, this is what we'll be doing. Just, you know, decks that don't care about meta, we're sending them in. So with that, take care. Bye-bye.